Hi, my name is Ida Park, and we are back from the break. Now, before the commercials aired, we were talking about how a middle-aged man by the name of Mr. Watts has been talking about a theory that says that a family named the Rothschild apparently controls America and a lot of other countries. But while we are breaking news, Mr. Jones, owner of a local farm, apparently has decided to come up and speak to us about the recent event that has happened involving his farm animals apparently misbehaving and other things that have been strange happening at his farm. More information coming to you by McQuasia Fleming. Thank you.
Thank you, Zeta. As many of you may or may not know, Mr. Jones's farm has currently been taken over by his own farm animals. We are really sad to hear about this, considering we will never know what's going to happen next. How it happened, what made it happen, we don't understand. So we're going to switch it over to Latasha Johnson, who's going to interview Mr. Jones. Latasha, take it away.
Thank you for the introduction, Marquasia. Hi, Mr. Jones. Can you please tell us about the story of you and your animals?
Thank you for having me in your TV show. I really appreciate it. So everything happened about a week ago. It was a very quiet night. It was raining, and I was sleeping. And out of nowhere, I hear this noise coming from the barn. So I get up panicking, and I think there's a fox killing my animals. So I go downstairs, and the ground was so slippery and muddy that I tripped, and my gun fired by accident. And then when the sound faded, all the noise coming from the farm was gone. So I go to the barn, and everything is intact. The animals are in their place. Everything is quiet. Alright, so then I go back to my house and I fall asleep again. Then 2 days later, old Major, the oldest animal that I had on the farm, dies. Then 2 days later, I think, 2 days later, I'm coming with my wife from this party, and all of a sudden I see all these animals lined up like if they are going to battle. So like I don't know what to do. I'm scared. So all the animals start chasing us and attacking us. One of the horses, Boxer, hit me so hard on my leg that I'm still feeling it right now. So I had to go to the doctor for that. My family and I, we had to run from the farm. Yeah, I haven't returned to my house since then.
What a beautiful story. Okay. What do you think your animals are doing on the farm right now?
To be honest, I don't even know what they're doing to my farm right now. I don't. I think they destroy my farm right now. I think they just doing whatever they feel like doing. Like they just destroying my whole farm, killing each other. I don't know. You gotta understand it. They animals. They dumb. They can't comprehend like us.
How do you think this issue affects your family's life and your life, Mr. Jones?
We are going through a very tough time. Like you cannot even understand it, because right now we are living in our neighbor's basement. Me and my wife, we don't even have clothes. We didn't have chance to grab clothes. Like I'm going through depression right now. I can get a job because the only thing I know how to do is work in a farm.
Wow. Just wow. Now this is the question that everyone at home is wondering, Mr. Jones. Do you think animals can communicate or talk to each other?
Yes, definitely. I think that animals can talk or communicate to each other. Why? Because that night that I heard all the noise coming from that barn, and when I went down to check what was going on, and I slipped, and then my shotgun fired. After the sound from my shotgun faded, all of a sudden all the noise from the barn disappeared. But when I went inside, only the animals were in there, nothing else but the animals. So I think they were somehow having some sort of discussion, or I don't know, they were talking about among them. And now people, the people think I'm crazy. They think I'm making up stories about how my animals kicked me out of my own farm, how my own animals tried to kill me. So they think I'm crazy. But the thing is, they don't understand what I have gone through. They don't know what I live when those animals try to kill me. I'm telling you, that horse boxer, he kicked me right in this leg. I'm feeling it right now. It hurts.
Do you ever mistreat your animals, Mr. Jones? Or how many times a day do you feed your animals? And if you had a last message to transmit to the public, what will it be? All eyes are on you now, Mr. Jones.
No, of course not. I treat all my animals with love and respect. I feed them 3 times a day. And I feed them. Unlikely some farmers from other farms that they would only feed their animals once or 2 times a day and make them work like slaves all day long. So, my last message to all farmers in England is not to judge the book by its cover. Why? Because I thought those animals love being part of the farm, but look how they paid back to me. They tried to kill me. They kicked me out of my own farm.